and welcome to my channel. My name is Jasmine and today I'm doing more of a hair-based video, which I haven't done in probably like 2 years now. So as you can see, my hair is in locks and I would like to dye them today. I mean, as you can also see, it's kind of a reddish colour, so this isn't my natural hair colour. I think this is an amalgamation of colours that I've done over like the past couple of years, mainly red. So I've used the most permanent one I've used, I think, was Dark and Lovely Vivacious Red hair dye, which must have been sometime last year. And then between now and then, I've mainly used like crazy colours, like the pink bottle, ones like this. Sorry about that. So yeah, crazy colours. I haven't used this colour purple, but I've used the coral red one and some other of their red shades, so that's why my hair's kind of this reddish colour, but as you can see at my roots it's still like quite dark brown. So today I would like to kind of go for a more blondish colour. So the one that I've got is this Crème of Nature C43 Lightest Blonde. So I don't think I've used this before, and I haven't really used Crème of Nature before either, but I was watching a few other people's videos and my sister's used Crème of Nature a few times and it's worked out for her, so I thought I'd try it. I don't really imagine that my hair will end up in this shade, remotely blonde, or at least not as strong as this. Hopefully you'll see blonde in some places, and hopefully it will at least just make my hair look a different colour, because that's the main thing. I don't mind if it doesn't turn out blonde, and if it ends up reacting with the red and going more like a auburn or honey brown or something. Maybe that's wishful thinking, but I'm essentially just wanting to change my hair colour a bit. And yeah, so that's what I'll be doing today, and maybe I'll do like a lock update video as well as like a part 2 to this one, or maybe after I've dyed it, depending on how long that takes. So I locked my hair in April 2020 and now we're in May 2023, so it's been just over 3 years, just FYI. So yeah, maybe if there's anything that I can think of to talk about in regards to that, I will do so. But without further ado, I will take out my hair band and get started on that. This is what's in the box, so that's the box there. It comes with the cream colour developer, with the colour itself, which is ammonia free, and because it's a lighter blonde shade, it comes with a high lift booster lightening powder, which I think there are only like 2 colours that you need to use that for, and then it has this moisturising after colour conditioner that I need to use as well. I did a patch test, not a patch test, I did a strand test. I cut off a bit of one of my hair, a bit of one of my locks, just to see what the colour would look like. It didn't really show out that much, so that's why I've got kind of not too high expectations for the rest of my hair. And I also put a little bit in the inside of my elbow, which is what the instructions tell you to do, just to see if there's any skin allergens that are possible there. So I did that too, but nothing happened, so I like to think that's a good sign that it should be okay. But yeah, we'll see what colour it turns out. Here you can see the colour of my hair currently a bit better, so I'm not dyeing it on like completely dark brown hair, so hopefully it should show more colour than if I were to do that. So bear that in mind if you're planning to dye your hair and you haven't dyed it before and it's not been pre-lightened in any way. And yeah, in terms of bleach and things like that, I'm assuming it's got hydrogen peroxide. It says it's ammonia free, which is the main thing that can be harmful to your hair, but of course you don't want to be bleaching and lightening your hair very often, and I haven't really done that before, but I'm just taking a risk. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I've got my old t-shirt on and I have put Vaseline around my hairline and my neck and ears. I've got gloves. I don't think there's much else I need to do, and you leave it on for 25 minutes, so yeah, I guess I'll just start applying it. Got to put gloves on, of course. And then we need to actually mix the dye together. So in the instructions, it says that I need to cut off the cream colour developer, then I need to add the ammonia-free colour into it, and then I need to add the booster powder into it as well, and then give it a good shake. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, now I think all the dye is mixed in together, hopefully in a decent way. So I am going to start applying it, I guess. Yeah, remember if you're using it, not to leave the cap on without any, without there being a hole there, because apparently the container might burst because of the chemicals. So that's super fun. But yeah, I'm just gonna apply it sporadically, and because I've got locks I feel like it's easier to do that. So I'm just gonna squeeze it on the each section and then rub it in and then move on to the next one. That's kind of my pattern for this. So I've put some in like all of the sections of my hair, but now I need it to be kind of more uniform, so I'm just gonna put it in my hands and just kind of work it through all of the sections with whatever's left, starting at the front. I'm gonna put this on now and then leave it like a shower cap on over my hair now it's all kind of mixed in, and leave it on for 25 minutes and then we're gonna rinse out. Okay, so the 25 minutes is up pretty much. So I'm basically about to rinse off. I'll put the gloves back on, rinse it in like lukewarm water until the water runs clear. It's pretty much how you're supposed to do it. So yeah, you can see a little bit of blonde there actually, so I guess that means on some parts it's worked. It might just be a light red to be honest, but I think I'll be fine with that. Fingers crossed. So yeah, I don't really need to show what it looks like when I'm rinsing it because I can't really put my phone somewhere that works, but I will come back once I've rinsed my hair. I was rinsing out my hair and I slightly panicked when I saw the colour that it was turning. I should have, if I had someone else with me, I would have asked them to take a photo of it, but it was essentially like a pinkish colour, like more so than anything else. And I think that is because my hair was red and then I'm adding blonde to it, so it's just going to lighten the red into pink. So there were some blonde streaks, but the two predominant colours were pink, like a light candy floss kind of pink, and blonde, which is not what I was going for, and I didn't like it very much. So I hadn't even finished rinsing my hair, but I was like, you know what, it's not going to get any better than this. Even though it could have, I don't know. It could have actually gotten better than this, so sorry about that. I just was like, you know what, let me just put something else in my hair. So I used these Adore Semi-Permanent ones, sorry about that sound, that I had in the shade 48 Honey Brown, and let me get the other one, 46 Spiced Amber. So I just mixed those together in my hair and was just kind of massaging it in while my hair was wet. Sorry, I'm gonna stop putting them down because they're just gonna keep falling. So yeah, those are the two colours that I then added onto my mostly rinsed out pinkish blonde hair to hopefully give it like a orangey auburn colour. So I put plastic bags over my head and then this towel because it was dripping. I'm gonna leave it in for about 10 more minutes. It's been only like 5 so far, so 15 to 20 minutes total. Then I'm gonna rinse it all out and I'm just gonna accept whatever colour it is. So I will show you the final colour, but I won't like title this video dyeing my hair with Crème of Nature blah blah, because technically I failed at that and didn't actually follow it through, so apologies, but I'll title it in a way that doesn't get anyone's hopes up to thinking that I stick to the plan. So yeah, those are the 3 colours that I've used, and we'll see how it turns out very soon. Okay, so I'm trying to like stand under the window, which is on the ceiling, so it's like a skylight, so that you can see it better. But this is the colour that has happened when I've combined this Crème of Nature Lightest Blonde with Adore Honey Brown and Spiced Amber. So those three colours worked to achieve whatever shade you want to call this. Yeah, I'm not mad at it actually. It might need to settle a little bit, and I missed some of my roots near the middle of my head, which isn't ideal, but there are ways around that. I'll do my parting a certain way, I style it a certain way. I'll see how it looks when it dries, which will either be later on today or tomorrow, to show you a bit better, but right now this is what we're working with. Okay. Hi, so it's a few days after I dyed my hair. I was supposed to film the next day but kind of forgot, so I'm kind of just standing in the window to let the light show what colour my hair turned out. So again, this is using 3 dyes instead of 1. Crème of Nature Lightest Blonde and Adore Honey Brown and Spiced Amber. So those 3 colours essentially turned my hair this colour, which was originally like dark brown and kind of burgundy, reddish, with some hair lighter than others, which is why it kind of has given a slight highlight effect in some places. I have no idea what colour you would even call this, like, kids might call it kind of orange, but I'll say it's kind of like a light brown, auburny colour. It's got a few different shades and still some red, but yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. So if you have any questions about my hair, about dyeing it, and anything else you want to see from me, then please leave it in the comments. Obviously I'm not a professional about hair at all, I'll just be talking from my own experiences, but yeah, please feel free to give a like, leave a comment, anything that you want to do, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. But yeah, that's all for this video, so thank you so much for watching, and hope you have a nice rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!